Well, everyone, it has happened. I have made the team Vorpal Swords, aka the Vorpal Swords. I guess that'd be the correct way to say it. I'm gonna show you guys the roster, let you know how good everybody's looking, all that good jazz. Obviously, the team that I took to take over, so to speak, was the Bulls because they'd be the closest to the colors of the Vorpal Swords. So here we go. Right off the bat, I got my boy Tiger Kagami, of course. I went more for his kind of in the zone phase, which is why his 3-point shot is a B-. Obviously, everything else would be good as well. Then you got Iomine, who comes in second with that 99 overall as well. We got that A+ inside, because let's be real, your boy is the dribble god next to Akashi. Then you got the mid-range at an A, the 3-pointers at a A+. I'm pretty sure I only made like an 85 or a 90, which I guess is good enough for an A+. I don't really remember, to be honest, but obviously no one can beat me but me, so that's why that boy's so good out there. Then we got Murasaki Burr. Obviously inside game would be A+ because the boy is a monster down low. Gave him a mid-range of a B. 3-point shots a D+. It's like a 60 something. You know, you never know when you're just gonna be, got this big lead and just pull up with your boy Murasaki. The inside defense obviously is going to be an A+. Perimeter defense is a D+ or a B+ somehow. Playmaking's an A-. Don't really know how to be real, but I figured, they're the miracles, so they kind of gotta be able to do everything, which they do. I mean, let's be real. And then everything else, this stuff to me doesn't really matter. But rebounding is obviously an A+ as well. Then we got Kisei. I made Kisei complete overall 99. He is the complete all-round player. He is basically the best player on this team, if we're going to be real. The only reason why is because when he does his perfect copy, homeboy can be anybody. So in order for that to happen, he has to be good at everything. So that's why he's an overall 99 A+ with everything. Obviously, when I made everybody, I took the time to play the game with him, and he's probably one of my favorite people to use. He's just really fun to use. Then you got your boy Akashi. Obviously, inside game was an A-, mid-range is an A, 3-point is an A. Inside defense, I figured, when they did have that moment where he was kind of in the paint and Kagami was on the break, homeboy just got meteor jam doing. So I'm thinking, his inside game can be the best. Perimeter defense is obviously an A+. Playmaking is obviously an A+. Rebounding, I didn't really give him much for rebounding. I feel he's never going to be down low to get the rebound anyway. And then the rest of that crap. Then we got our boy Midorima, the splash god. The splash god. Gave him a C inside, A- mid, or A+ mid, and A+ in 3-point shooting, obviously. Inside defense is a C, perimeter defense is a B, playmaking is a B, rebounding is a C, and then the rest of that crap. He actually surprised me for how close he was to being like a regular player, to be honest. I mean, when you think about it, he's a 3-point shooter. It's really all he does in the anime. Besides just a couple of times, he jumped up to play defense. And the other couple of times he tried to play defense, he got his ankles broken. So, I mean, just a fair warning, his 3-point or his jumper, his shot is still kind of broken in 2K, and it makes me sad, but if you get him wide open, you are not missing. Honestly, some of the contested shots I was taking was kind of still splash, so I mean, this guy has potential. Then we got Taco. Inside game was a C+, mid is a B-, 3 points B-, inside D is a C+, perimeter D is an A, playmaking is an A+, and rebounding somehow is a C-. I gave his playmaking an A+ because he is the only person who ever passed Midorima in the form pass to shoot perfectly. It was one of the sweetest plays in KMB, if you ask me. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the anime, next to Kagami doing Meteor Jam and next to him pulling everybody into the true zone. Anyway, there's Taco, and then we got Wakamotsu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He's a backup center that Murasaki Bar, if we're gonna be honest. I don't really understand why he's even part of the Vorpal Swords, him or Taco, to be real. But his inside game's an A-, mid-range is a C+, 3 points a D-, inside defense is an A-. Obviously he couldn't be as good as Murasaki, so I mean a little bit worse. Perimeter D is a B, playmaker is a B. I figure if you're playing on this team, you got to be able to pass, because I mean look at your team. You're stacked with these dudes who, if you can't pass, you shouldn't be here. Rebound is an A+, then the rest of that crap. And then if I'm not mistaken, Hyuga's the last one. Oh, then we got Hyuga. He's got an inside of a C, because there was points and times where they would have a Sarah fast break and he would do a layup and it'd be, you know, yeah, go in. Mid-range is a A-, A+, 3-pointer. Inside D, I didn't really think too much about it because I didn't really see him ever guarding the inside, and the couple of times he did, he also got crossed up by Akashi. So I mean, let's not worry about that. Perimeter defense is a B, because I thought about when he was facing the guy who has I always call it the Earth, Wind, and Fire, but it's like the Void Shot, something else and something else. I can't remember what it is, but I remember him getting played by him and bumping into him and giving the foul shots and all that crap. So I'm like, perimeter defense will be a little lenient with it. Playmaking is a B+, rebound is a C-, and then the rest of that crap. And then obviously you got your boy Kuriko, who is, I mean, he's just a passer. We all know that. He's not even a real passer either. He's like a slap passer. So inside the D- for those, or D+ for those couple of times where he did do that, what does he call it, the phantom shot. I figured if I'm going to do a phantom shot, I at least want the potential of it going in, which is also why the mid-range is a C. D- with the 3-pointer. Honestly, if we're going to be real, most of this stuff should be probably an F, but if you give it an F in 2K, he's just complete butt and he gets no help at all. Inside D is a D. Perimeter defense is a B. Playmaking obviously is at A+. And then rebounding is a D+, which pretty high. It's physical. Obviously he is the most out of shape person in KNB, so a C-. Honestly, I don't even understand why Hyuga has a C. But and then, you know, the rest of that crap, and then you got the people you couldn't get rid of because they're injured. So the Vorpal swords have been made, and I am going to start the my league with them, and hopefully this can turn out to be something pretty freaking amazing. Alright, I just finished the court for the Vorpal swords. I mean, it's not necessarily what I wanted it to be. I actually wanted to use the legitimate logo, but I mean, I'm just working with what I got. So far so good in my opinion. I like the way this looks. It look pretty diggity dang seeing them running back and forth across on this court. Now next is to do the uniforms. So I'll hit you guys back up when I get done with that. Alright, now I've finished the uniforms now. I went with the ones that I seen first online. I didn't really know they changed it up to this whole like VS thing. That wouldn't really work with 2K anyway, if we're gonna be honest. Unless I wouldn't like copy it over the logo and all that stuff. And I don't really want to do all that. That's extra work. I'd rather just do it this way, nice and easy. So here's the home uniform. We got obviously the Vorpal Swords name. The top like little slash liney thingy bobber, that red line there, it's not supposed to be that big, but that's the best I can do with what I was given. They don't have their last names or anything on the back of their jerseys. It's literally just the number and the logo, or well, yeah, I guess the Vorpal Swords will be the logo and the logo on the front. And in the away jersey, I just basically flip-flop the colors. I didn't really think they had an away jersey, but I'm gonna need one in 2K, so we just went with the basic black, white, and red. I think the away jerseys look a lot better because I just like darker colors. This white, I mean, it's cool. It's just not black. I didn't do an alternate uniform because I figured I'll just be using these two because those are the ones that matter. So here's the uniforms. I've done the uniforms in the arena, and I think that's really all that I wanted to do. And then next video, I'm definitely playing a game. Well, alright, my grasshoppers, that's today's video. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am for this whole like my league thing. Looks like the first team we're playing is the Raptors, so I look forward to this. This is gonna be freaking great. Vorpal swords about to take over the NBA. Wait a second. Look at the person that designed the new uniforms. Needs to be fired. Oh, dang, you hate him? I don't care. You can go somewhere. This team is godly, okay? We're about to be the best. Like LeBron and Curry and all them, they ain't got nothing on us. We about to be the best. On that note, Negro Senpai out. I catch you guys in the next video.